Rift down back here, I think, just in case. This goes south. This could go south. Four skeletal gargantuans is not what you want to see coming up out of the ground. Let's be really honest. Hello everyone, this is your host Professor Reha here with more of the melee pistol setup. Why is this? Oh. There we go. My mouse was on the wrong settings. Alright, so is this belt? No, this belt is trash. We need to get rid of this. Alright, we'll store some stuff here. Now, we're just going to basically be blitzing through Forticon. Maybe we do the Shrine of Mogdragon. I'm not really sure yet. I was able to transfer some items out into another character, so we'll have a bit more room to play with there in terms of storage. I'll have to sort through those later. But, yeah. What we are now going to do is just pop on over to Astrakarn Valley. We're going to go through the Tomb of the Archon, because it's right there. It's like, why not? It's not like the Necromancers are going to be particularly difficult to deal with overall. We've been able to blast our way pretty quickly through most of Astrakarn Valley anyways, without that much trouble, so... You know, that's not really going to change much. We are going to be totally and completely fine. I like how my belt stunned the enemies over here when I wasn't even over here. I hadn't even engaged them yet. Alright. Hello. Yeah, you are definitely a hero. Alright. I think we can get rid of you before even the Inquisitor seal falls. There's no healers here, so yep. Absolutely slap you fools down. You guys are really late to this party. I'm not even going to need an Inquisitor seal for you. There we go. I'll take the Eddy Horn for selling. Alright. Absolutely destroy you. Thank you. Excellent. Oh, come on. Alright. Oh, that's blighted. That's not going to matter. Set up an Inquisitor seal. Another hero. Excellent. That's good. If you've been wondering why you see more and more heroes as time goes on, this is actually because that is exactly what's happening. As a faction hates you more, they send out more heroes. So that's actually one of the reasons why you want to take a faction off as quickly as possible. Because they'll send more heroes at you, which is always a good thing for increasing your reputation with other factions, with allied factions, and bonus experience. And it's just overall a really good thing to tick people off, or tick off enemy factions at the very least. It's just a magical time. Alright, we're almost at the point where we're going to start, where we're going to go to the Tomb of the Archon. Shouldn't take us too long to get through that. Just get through this. There we go. And goodbye. I mean, these guys aren't going to last long because they're not terribly resistant to fire or lightning. So it doesn't really make a huge difference here. There it is, I think. Is it back here? Yes, alright. Probably nothing going to be back here. Nope. I have another one of those. It's my second Warp Breath Arbalist. I put it in somebody else's storage today, actually. So I know for a fact I've got a second one of those. Ah, well. Excellent. Just waltz on through here, get down to the Tomb of the Archon, take care of this little problem. Just the fact that you have allies for this dungeon just makes it generally much quicker. You have somebody to tank the damage for you if you're a squishier character. Just quick elimination here. Oh, a Storm Revenant, that's why this is taking a while. My lightning damage isn't going to do much here. There we go. I'm not even needing my Inquisitor Seal here at this point, honestly. My piercing resistance is still not quite as high as I'd like it to be, but I mean, that's just how it goes. Otherwise, I'm pretty much golden to blast my way through here. I just have to be a little bit careful of specific skeletons, namely the crossbowmen. Just a quick meteor shower will take care of most of this problem. More meteors. Huh. And goodbye. There we go. Oh wait, there's a survivor. Not anymore. Just eliminate you. There we go. Okay, there's enough enemies here where Inquisitor Seal might be necessary here. Alright, we are clearly having an out-of-control skeleton problem. Time to eliminate some fools. In melee range. My secret weapon. Close range. Alright. Oop. Stop that. That was a lot of damage. That's a nice crit. Okay, stunned by my belt. That's great. Alright, nice. Pardon me. It also helps that a lot of the skeletons have to take the time to actually rise up out of the ground even when summoned, so that really helps me to eliminate a lot of them before they can even start dealing damage to me. In most cases. A lot of these skeletons are weak sauce anyways. Case in point. Just a quick elimination of all these goons. Perfect. A totem. Alright, let's crack this open first. Nice. Absolutely nothing. We'll go ahead and put a rift down back here, I think, just in case. This goes south. This could go south. 4 skeletal gargantuans is not what you want to see coming up out of the ground. Let's be really honest here. Okay, well, no, I've got good enough resistance where this shouldn't be too much of a problem. I'm seeing him drop. I'm seeing him drop. Meteors, meteors, come on. Yep. There we go. Yep. I'm stuck on something. Or I'm rooted, one or the other. I can't tell at this point. I don't need to see what's going on. I just need to make sure that meteors are falling and that stunjacks are being thrown. That's about it. I need to make sure there's an Inquisitor Seal under my feet as well. Everything else, circumstantial. Does not matter. I did it. Stoneplate waistguard. Alright, nice. Yep. A lot of stuff we're really not going to need. That's a cutlass. These actually are almost good. The really main issue with these is that the armor is a little low, and I don't need either of these resistances at this particular point in time. I'd rather have the Chaos Resistance right now. The Vindictive Flame bonus is just a nice happy bonus. Happy little bonus. No, we don't need that. Yes, the Searing Light. Yeah, I don't like Searing Light. Now, the problem I have with Searing Light, there's actually a couple of issues. Is the resistance is worth it? 32, so lose slate there. That's 14, so not that bad there. 10% over maximum. If I really wanted to, that would be fine, because the damage bonuses are really nice on this. Anyways, Searing Light is this. Now, first off, I'd just like to point out that the Sharpshooter's pouch provides that basically effect. It provides actually specifically this effect. The reason why it's effective on the belt and not as a skill is because I don't have to put skill points into Flashbang on my belt. It just happens a quarter of the time when I'm hit. One out of every 4 attacks is just blinding people randomly, which is fantastic. You love it. But as an actual skill, I mean, this is way inconsistent. You're pretty much guaranteed, or almost guaranteed, to slow them down, but I think the chance to fumble or impair their aim, I think that's only like, gosh, it's, I think it comes out to like 35% maybe? It's only a third of the time. You have to be in melee range for that too. I mean, which is fine with this build, but the problem I have with the melee range is an 18% chance to impair aim of someone you're already in melee range of. What? Anyways, I hate the ability. I hate the skill. I haven't used it in absolute years because it just doesn't, it's not consistent. It does not consistently help you out, and it's the one skill I almost categorically refuse to use. There are rare moments where there's a piece of equipment that'll actually make that really useful. That pendant is not one of them. These enemies are resistant to elemental damage and they're still dying this fast. What the heck? Excuse me? Well, testament to the build anyways. I love this build so much. It's very odd because it does not logically make sense. I was very surprised when I tested this out, because this was originally just kind of a fun theory that I played around with one time with my family when playing with them. I'm like, well, Storm Spread, and Stunjacks, they spread out when you throw them, so if you're in melee range, do they spread out less and they all consolidate on one enemy? The answer is yeah, and they absolutely slap when they do. So this idea was kind of born. Now, I did the dual pistols because that increases the amount of times Storm Spread activates, which obviously you want that to activate as often as possible. The two-handed gun is obviously because I can't get my hands on decent pistols to save my life, but it can, theoretically, as you can clearly see here, work with two-handed weapons as well. Instead of using it more often, you're just hitting harder with it, so it's really personal preference. I just prefer the thematic element of the dual-wielding pistols. I think it looks cooler, and it just feels better to just have the multiple storm spreads, especially if you've got equipment that increases storm spread. You can really capitalize on that as well. So that it does kind of depend on your equipment, but a lot of the times it doesn't really matter if you're using a two-handed gun or 2 pistols. It doesn't make a difference, really. Most of the time. Most of the time. Like I said, if you have a lot of equipment that increases storm spread, maybe, yeah, there's a difference. Maybe you want to trigger that a little bit more often with the dual-wielding pistols, which is why I usually recommend dual-wielding pistols, because even if you massively boost the skill points in storm spread artificially, you can still really capitalize, which is really nice to see. Okay. Oh, you're still back here. Hold on. There we go. It's all these crossbowmen. Get out of here. There we go. Whew. Well, we're almost done with this little part here. Then we go through the Forticon barracks. Would this take us all told 10 minutes? We'll just absolutely slap these fools. Come on. Frost Revenant. Alright. Not sure why you're quite as tanky as you are against my damage types. I'm not doing cold damage to you, but okay. Better elemental resistances across the board than I was expecting. Fair enough. These guys are going to come flying in. That doesn't matter. Just take care of this little problem right here. There we go. And I have a friend. Nice. Was just standing there with a whatever in his hand. I mean, Elswin's Wrath is just keeping them all on the ground anyways, so that's nice. Thanks for the useless Deathwatcher pendant. Really needed that, thank you. That was an absolutely amazing Stunjack. Oh, that was terrible. There we go. Okay. Excellent. Just waltz right through here. Now, if you do vitality damage, this would be a much different story. This is a lot harder with a vitality-focused build, obviously. But then, if you were doing vitality damage, you would be siding with the Death's Order, so that doesn't really make a huge difference there. But it's actually... I believe I said this back with the Taken, my first character that was sadly obliterated from the face of the earth. But... when you choose which faction to join, you should choose the one that... you should decide with the one that resists you. For example, I do a lot of fire and lightning damage with this build, which is, you know, pretty obvious. If I had chosen to side with Death's Vigil, then I would have been against Kimmon's Chosen, who obviously have good fire resistance and surprisingly good lightning resistance as well. So I would have absolutely been slogging through this area if I had sided with the Death's Vigil. So, if you do vitality damage, choose Death's Vigil. If you do cold damage, choose Death's Vigil. It's just, in the long run, going to be better for you. If you need items from the other one for some reason, just have a second character that has sided with the opposite faction, and you're golden. Work your way through. You know, after your first character is done, getting other characters up to that point is pretty easy. Pretty easy. Yeah, cold crystals don't really bother me. Excellent. They get destroyed as soon as they spawn. Come on, what else you got? Nothing. You're gone. No, no, shoot, thank you. Yeah, a lot of... wait. Fire resistance, no. Alright. Okay. Oh, hello. Now, we have an interesting problem here. First off, we can't afford to lose 20% vitality resistance. We're not capped on vitality. That'll bring us down to 58. That's not great. Our pierce resistance would still fall to a dangerously low level. We're barely even decent pierce resistance at this point. We would lose a good 16 of that, so our pierce resistance would be cut in half. The Aether resistance we don't need, and we would lose 91% poison acid resistance, which we can't afford that either. So we're gonna say no to that one. Big ol' no. Right now you just gotta clear the rest of Forticon, which I mean is pretty fast. Those barracks are a really quick run through, honestly. Especially since we have 80% Aether resistance, so it's like we actually have the resistances we need. So, we are all set. Just gotta blast our way through a couple of more of these sad sacks of human flesh. And we are in golden territory. Excuse me, how many of you idiots are there? Seriously. Thank you. Takes way too long to crisp you guys up into a nice light snack. Too much of an investment. Get out. There we go. My goodness. Oh, holy cow. All the spooky, scary skeletons have gathered here. And now they're all dead. Whoa, that's a lot of crossbowmen. Thank you, Ulzwin's Wrath. Very nice. In we go. blasted. It's going to take a hot minute with that Inquisitor Seal. Wine Storm Revenant. Oh my goodness, there's 12 of you. I didn't order 24 of these. Thank you. I swear, you turn your back on Order of Death's Vigil guys, and they just breed like rabbits. They're just everywhere. My goodness. It's indecent. Hello. Oh, that was not where I wanted that. Alright. Let's see what we can do here, huh? Does your shield finally fall off? Yes. Amen. I don't care if you're reflective. Oh, you've got support somewhere. You're going to be a pain in the neck, aren't you? Alright. This is weird. Can I even technically kill you because you keep healing the other person with you, which heals you in turn? This is weird. You also have a shield up, which is highly annoying. There we go. At the very least, you don't hit for any damage at all. You're absolute weak sauce. Okay, you're just healing the other person. I just gotta whack my way through you eventually. This is ridiculous, though. It's the first time in a long time I've had to use a spirit potion. Oh, halfway there. And we are absolutely not living on a prayer. I am not in any danger of dying. I am more in danger of running out of energy at this point than of health. Oh, your shield is up. That's stupid. There it goes. I'm just glad they're not both supporters, because I would just have to run away from this if it was. I would never be able to kill 2 supporters. It would take too long. I mean, this is still taking forever. And this is just because a lot of ethereal heroes are really resistant to elements in general. Almost got you. Almost got you. Come on. There you go. Come on. Yeah, keep laying on the ground. That's right. Finally. Alright. Now we can heal you really quick. You're going to be an absolute piece of cake to eliminate compared to the other person. There we go. Holy cow. That was idiotic. Now, I mean, this is a nice piece of jewelry, don't get me wrong, but we really need the resistances we have on what we currently are equipped with, and Flames of Ignifar is just not worth it. Maybe in future, if we can replace the poison acid resistance and the aether resistance, maybe then, but even then, nobody needs 96% fire resistance, honestly. There's so much elemental resistance out there that you really don't need to focus on any specific... There's a hero over there we're going to eliminate. You don't need to generally focus on any specific resistance. There's just so much elemental resistance out there, it's really unnecessary. Did I already kill the hero? No, they were there, right there. Aether Blaze. Okay, at least you don't heal your allies. You're not as annoying. Alright. Good. Just run over here, get rid of you really quick. I mean, I didn't even need an Inquisitor Seal here. I'll use one here, though, just to speed up this process a little bit. Also, all these allies they just summoned. Wow, that really lasted a long time for them, didn't it? Alright. About where I expected all the action to be. Oh, there's still survivors? Silly. Let's get some more meteors here, so that way when the new ones arrive, we can welcome them properly. Oh, that was it. Never mind. That was way easier than and faster than I was expecting. I was expecting, I don't know, some kind of struggle. Boy, was I wrong. Let's sell some trash first. Now, this stuff is mostly stuff we're going to want to keep, except these Yeti horns and probably this belt. Yeah, this belt is trash. Sell the rest of the stuff, though. We don't need any of this. Not at this time. Our resistances are in a really good place. The only thing that's worth possibly considering is that ruby. Let's see. Can we consolidate some of our stuffs here to... Not really, alright. Then you're going to ask for the supplies, which is easy. I'm going to store some stuff. Yep. Good. And we need to deliver the ashes at some point. I somehow forgot to summon my dinosaur, but alright. I didn't put my signet of the Runefather in there. That's not even the signet of the Runefather. I'm blind. Well, with that being said, off we go. We'll probably deal with the barracks really quick first. It's not going to take that long, in all honesty. Maybe 10 minutes tops. Because we just got to zip right through that really quick. The hardest part is going to be actually getting there because of all these idiots that are resistant to elemental damage outside. Get some nice, delicious meteors going on here. Everyone's favorite. Goodbye. I don't even need to pay attention to you. You're just dead already. You just don't realize it yet. Fantastic. Alright. I'm not even going to need Inquisitor Seal for you. That's how pathetic you are. Bye. Okay. That barrel is durable as all get out. Barrel is tougher than the enemies are. Okay. Good shot, good shot. Well now. Hello. Not necessarily going to be a permanent equip either. I'm not even sure necessarily we need that. The Pierce resistance increase is really nice. We lose some chaos resistance, but is that's not even going to remotely matter. Alright, yeah, that's easy grab. We got to replace this. 475 cunning. Look at that, problem solved. Isn't it magical? Yes, I acknowledge that we lose a bit to Aura of Censure and a bit to Flame Touch, but that's okay. That's alright. Lose a little bit of elemental resistance as well. I just realized the runestone was on that, but you know what? That's still okay. We are still fine. These are still decently high enough. Not a huge problem. We should be okay. And again, we'll be replacing this at some point in the future, anywho. Because this is only level 85 helmet, so we'll be finding something better at some point down the road anyways, so... I'll just get rid of you really quick. It's not like you're a threat. pop on through here. Get rid of you. You're all funneling quite nicely. Thank you. Oh, a survivor? We can't be having that around here. Absolute nonsense. Oh, wait. There we go. And hello. I'm surprised nobody came and joined the fight from the left over there. Usually they do. A couple of lunatic stragglers, but nope, not today. Alright. Excellent. I should probably eat one of those. There are both of them, apparently. Sure. Self-control does not exist here. Don't even worry about it. Alright. And out you go. Hello. Hello. Alright. That's actually not bad. I mean, I know it says negative 7,000 damage, but that's not that bad. That's something I should at least consider. If I can get another pistol kind of similar. Which reminds me, this is level 84. Yeah. Right now I'll keep the two-handed gun I got. No enemies on that side worth actually going around for. No heroes or anything, so it's fine. Hello. I mean, this rotting Ember Guard never even got the chance to get near me. Goodbye. You're... Okay, you somehow survive, and you're just gonna lay on the floor there. Okay, and I can't even reach you. There we go. That was weird. Way too durable of a rotting Ember Guard. Ooh, free dynamite. Nice. And you're just useless. Okay. And... excellent. Off we go. Greetings. Goodbye. Just not that difficult of an area, in all honesty. Not with the strength my build is at right now. Beautiful. Clear out some of these boxes for kicks. Nope. Get rid of some of these people here. That should take me, yeah, all of 2 hot seconds. Come on, pick it up. There we go. Come over here and open this chest really quick, just because we can. Wow, that was really worth it. I'm so glad I went and opened up that chest. Oh, made my absolute day. Armor flying everywhere. Yep, that's how we like it here. And great. Okay. More dynamite. I'm getting a lot of dynamite this run. I'm not really sure why. I'm not questioning it, though. I mean, there's always going to be a chance of getting dynamite in certain locations. This is obviously one of them. But I don't usually have this much luck getting dynamite, in all honesty. So that's a nice surprise. Surprise? I really butchered that pronunciation, but alright. Don't make no difference. Oh, that was nice. No. Oh, no. We'll just pretend that never occurred. We'll sell it and pretend it never happened. It's fine. Yeah, see, you were reducing my Aether resistance up until I used Word of Renewal, and then that kind of stopped. Ooh, those meteors, though. Alright, I'll concede the meteors absolutely slap. Ooh. I need to be kind of careful about this now that the meteors, I know, are just going to punch through me anyways. Alright. Get back into this melee range here. Okay, there was the meteors. Correctly predicted. Back it up. And maybe we finish you off here. No. Oh, I thought he was shooting off the meteors for a hot second there. There it goes. Alright. Now we finish you off, because we got everything going on here. Nope. There we go. Whew. That was a bit more difficult than I was expecting. Alright. That's a level 94. That is our first legitimately, like, full 94 mythical artifact. Not even an artifact, it's an offhand, but whatever. Yep. That's a nice one. It's a nice relic. It's a nice legendary. I keep calling it a relic. I don't know what my problem is. It's not a relic. Get yourself together. Stop it. Get some help. It's just not what I need. So close and yet so far. But yeah, that took us less than 10 minutes. I correctly predicted that. Oh, hello. That was worthwhile. Alright, now we're just going to go ahead and explode this over here. There's going to be a group of enemies in the way. There almost always is. There is not this time. Oh, they're on the other side this time. Silly ethereals. Dynamite is for kids. No, we don't care about dynamite right now. We've already exploded that. I'm just trying to throw down a... Yes. I've lost my ability to speech functionally. Alright. Moving on. And we'll go ahead and report on these quests. Talk to What's-Her-Face. She'll be so delighted that we're not going to kill her. It'll make her day, week, month, year, and century. We'll skip over decades. Nobody talks about those anymore. Sell all this stuff. What was that I just sold? Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry, I haven't seen one of those in a hot minute. That's trash. This... maybe is not great. Well, time will tell. Sell the pistols, because whatever, I'll find better ones. Well, we should probably keep... Oh, my food is done. Keep this one temporarily. Give you the Legion supplies. Honored with Homestead, that's delightful. Store some stuff really quick. And, yep. And yay! Alright. Let me see. Why am I not? Oh, yeah. We'll do that next episode, but I had forgotten about that quest for a hot minute. We'll go down and talk to her, and then we'll deliver the ashes. And then we'll do some cleanup quests for the experience, of course. Did I just go down a little bit? Yeah. That's petty. But alright. Doesn't really make a huge difference in all honesty. That's funny though. Alright. That'll be fixed soon enough though. I just will complete the next storyline quest. That'll be fine. I need yeah. I'll go ahead and complete this for again the experience. I need a brain. I need a heart. There's a brain. That's a heart. What am I? Holy cow. It's late. I need a brain. Plus that heart. That's a brain. No. Stupid. Open up your eyes. That is clearly not a brain. Funniest looking brain I've ever seen, but alright. I need a brain. Yank his heart out. Oh, okay. Sure thing. You betcha. Alright. That's fine. We're just, I'll be level 90 pretty soon because I'm gonna turn in the ashes. I'll be pretty close to level 89, if not actually at 89. And we got a couple of quests we can do in the meantime, so that'll be fine. That'll work out quite nicely. And here we are. Oh, that's right. I gotta give it to the guy in the back because I don't know why. Yep, that's the one where you go into the deep depths of chaos, which we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So next episode, we'll be focusing a lot on cleaning up some of the side quests. Again, we're just basically looking for experience at this point. Although, at some point in the near future, we'll need to go down... Well, we'll need to go down to the Steps of Torment anyways for Anasteria, because we'll want, again, that experience. We'll probably wind up getting revered by the Rovers at the end of that, or getting pretty close to it, just by whacking the resident skeletons. And we'll just basically be running through and trying to clean up a lot of these, side quests, get the experience we need. No abilities were increased, but we are starting to, once again, I would like to reiterate that we are starting to get towards endgame equips, so that's going to be all nice and delightful. It'll be interesting to see how I will adjust my build mildly as time goes on. I am very curious to see how I'm going to adapt to that kind of thing, so we'll definitely be checking that out. So if I do equip the Stormstep Foot Guards, I might actually at least go to Heavy Ordnance. I'm not sure I would necessarily want to go all the way to the big one, although it is nice. But anyways, so, next episode we'll be dealing with I'll just open this up. We'll be dealing with the Hidden Path quest, because experience, that's a lot of experience right there that we can get in Ultimate. That'll increase our reputation with the cults, of course, as well, which is a huge benefit at this point. And beyond that, we're in really good shape to go through and do a lot of Anasteria's quests. The Hidden Path is not that long of a process in most cases, because the actual little areas that you kill the bosses in are very small, except for the first one. So that's, it takes longer to get to them than it actually does to clear them a lot of the times. So that's a really quick little... Well, the temple, too, is kind of a pain in the neck, but that's fine. We have the resistances we need for that, because primarily that's going to be Poison, Acid, Chaos, and Vitality. I'm a little concerned about the piercing, specifically at the first stage, the Dreeg Hidden Path, because there are some enemies... Well, most of the enemies there do some pretty substantial piercing damage, so that does pose some mild concern with me here. But beyond that, piercing damage is very sporadic in the temple. Some enemies have it, some enemies don't. Obviously, the Dreeg enemies have it, but the other ones don't really have piercing. But there is going to be a little bit of a concern there about the potential to die to piercing damage on that first part of the Hidden Path, so we're just going to have to kind of keep an eye out for that. But otherwise, it really shouldn't be that much of a problem. Then we go through and get the Fang of the Blood Hunter or whatever, and just absolutely whack that. And pretty soon we'll be level 90 and starting to equip our endgame equipment. Starting to. They'll probably be subject to mild adjustment, as I find maybe pieces that are just slightly better for my build than other pieces. Again, this is a focused improv, so we have a core set of skills that we're trying to build around, roughly speaking. Mild adjustment, of course, is always on the table. But with that being said, I hope you enjoyed, and thank you all very much for joining me on this adventure. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, ideas, suggestions, what have you, please leave them down in the comment section below. And have a great 24 hours.